it should, only thing is it should not be under the sun, direct sun. That is one thing. And one more thing is your stomach should be empty. Okay, stomach should be empty.
Okay, got it.
Sir, one question. What should be the gap between the like having the food and then doing the yoga or exercises?
Yes, this question. Thanks for asking this question. Many people has this doubt. See, I will not say you should have 2 to 3 hours gap. It depends on what you eat. Okay, if it is just a simple sattvic food, for example, if you are from South India, if you are like rice and sambar, if you have had that, 2 to 3 hours of gap is enough. But imagine you might be in a function or you might want to party. If you are eaten a very oily food and most starch food, it requires a lot of time to digest. So that is why always keep that thing in mind. Your stomach should be empty. So that is the best time to practice. Okay. Did I clear you?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Sir, like our way of work is like we sit for a long hours. Like,
Yes.
is there any ways where we could do some small exercise? Maybe it's recommended that, every 30 minutes at least we should get up from the place and, walk for at least, few steps. But at times
Yes.
it's not possible with the kind of, work that we do. So, and it's kind of long hours or meetings that we get into, and we don't get an opportunity to, give little bit exercise to our body. So, what do you suggest in such kind of a scenario where it's more kind of a a job which is in front of the system? What do you suggest for
in that scenario or in that situation? Best thing is close your eyes for some time. Okay, that will help you a lot, because inside the body, what happens is, by seeing the different things or different people, the body start reacting inside unknowingly. So best thing is just close your eyes. The people might think that you might be sleeping, but no, it is not sleep. It is just closing your eyes and preventing all the outside thoughts. That will help you a lot. But thing is, if you have to exercise, you have to just go out for every 30 minutes or 40 minutes. It's always preferable to walk to the fresh air and come back and sit. That is the best way. And keep your eyes closed for some time. It will help you a lot.
Okay, thanks. So if any other questions are there, please feel free to ask him. So he's open for question and answer sessions.
Abhishek, it's better if you unmute yourself and you can ask. I think you have texted, right?
Oh, there are a couple of questions here. Sorry.
What should be the approach towards letting go of desires, materials? How can I
distinguish
what
I want is actually a requirement? Say, if I want to eat some food, would that be considered as a desire and a source of unhappiness?
Okay. So the first, let us answer the first one. What should be the approach towards letting go of desires? See, if you want to let go the desires, the first thing is you should have the knowledge about that. Okay. For example, imagine you like a jamun lot. Okay. You like a jamun, if a jamun, or if you are from North India, the rasgulla. you might like a lot. You should know that if I eat, there is one shloka, there is one sutra in this one called Sanskrit. It is called as Vishaya Vishayi Sambhoga. Vishaya Vishayi Sambhoga means the happiness by eating the jamun or the rasgulla. It is like you just take that rasgulla and keep it into your mouth. It touches your tongue. That itself is a happiness. That's all. After that, if you eat rasgulla 1 and if you eat rasgulla 5, then you will feel I don't want this rasgulla. Okay, so that is why you should have a right knowledge which is required for me to have whether to have the desire is good or bad. So for this, you need to have the real knowledge. Okay, so that will help you to combat that desires. And the other part is, how can I distinguish what?
Yeah, I was asking, how can I distinguish what I want is actually a requirement or a desire, so that it's not a source of unhappiness. So there could be something like if I'm hungry and if I want to eat food, that is not a desire, right? That is just my requirement. So that is required to live. Anything on top of that may be considered desire. So that food
See,
is just an example. Could be taken in
I
other
got it.
ways.
I got it. See, when you are hungry, again the same example I gave. When you are hungry, usually we will go to the fast food. Correct? We will go to the fast food and we eat it. That becomes desire. If you eat vegetables in the same time or in the same in the same place, so that is not a desire. If I give you, for example, the bitter gourd, will you eat that? We don't eat that. But actually, if you don't have a desire, you should be ready to able to eat the bitter gourd. Okay, so that is how we can think. We always go. If I am hungry, I will go to the coffee and I'll have coffee, which is bad. I know that jnana, my knowledge says that it is bad. But because of the desire you are going there, it is not because of the hungry. It is because of the desire you are going there. If you are in the same place, if I will say you sit in the same place, I will get you the bitter gourd. Will you be able to eat? So if you are able to eat, then you don't have any desires about the material objects. Got it?
Got it. Thank you. I mean, it of course requires more knowledge, but I get your point. Thank you.
Hi. Yeah, so in this busy schedule that you are working in this IT profession and all, so if I ask that which are the two most important yoga that I should do out of all this that you have demoed and told us, only two I need, and what is the minimum period of time? I am a bit lazy and I want to skip this route, but also I want to get fit. So what should I
Yes,
choose?
always I get this question from these that means the software people. Always I get. Whenever I say Ashtanga Yoga, you do Ashtanga Yoga like Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. Immediately I will get the question, sir, how many months it will take? See, always I want to say, everywhere I say this, yoga is not a prescription. Keep that thing in mind. For example, if you go to the doctor, if you say you have headache, he will put a Dynapar or diclofenac or a paracetamol or something, and he will give it. It is a prescription. Okay, yoga is not a prescription. It is a practice. Okay, so it is very difficult to say that which are the two asanas or two things. If I do, it will get correct. No, it is a practice. You have to make it your daily life. If you want to live healthy, you have to make it your daily life. Otherwise, you can do some other things like gym or something. How much ever benefits you get it that one. But the yogic benefit, no, it is a practice. You have to make yourself in that, and you have to live with that. Then only it helps. If, for example, I'll say, Imagine every morning you do a morning get up and half an hour you do daily exercises very nicely. All the asanas you are perfect. Then when you go to the office, you will have a nice burger and pizza or something else, the fast food and all. Definitely yoga is not going to work with them because morning you will be having a sattvic character. It helps, but the body when it comes, it becomes a rajasic or tamasic. So that will not help. So always yoga, don't take it as a prescription. I think some people might ask one question also. Sir, for I have this particular problem, which asana I have to do? For sir, that I have this that particular problem, what which asana I have to do? Again, for them also I'm saying the same thing. Yoga is not a prescription. It is a practice. It is a life change. You have to change your life if you want to be healthy, not now. Okay, keep that thing in mind. I'm not telling to the people who are like 20 years or 30 years or recently started your job 30 years. No, you will face the problems after 40 years or 45 years. So that time it is like one way. You would have gone too far. It is very difficult to come back. If you should not face that type of problem, you should involve yoga in your daily lifestyle so that you will be healthy at the age of after 40 or 45. Did I convince you or confused you?
Yeah, I got the answer. That it is a wholesome attitude that you have to take, not just escape route to be healthy.
Yes.
Um, Sir, any suggestions for like on the desk, any stretches we can do because whole day we'll be sitting and also for high stress for our
See,
eyes.
eye stress, best thing is you close your eyes because there is a practice called Trataka. Again, Trataka, you cannot do it at the office because it has to be completely dark. The best exercise for eyes is close your eyes. Close your eyes for some time. That is one thing. And the stretches, see now, just now I showed you some stretches. Any stretches you can do, and also your joint movements also you can do, but it has to be parallelly with the breathing. Without breathing, if you do, again you will get a catch. For example, imagine you are sitting in your chair, okay, office chair. If you want to do this stretch, okay, without breathing, immediately you will get the catch at this position. Okay, you should be careful. Whichever stretch you do, either it might be like wrist stretch, or the ankle stretch, or the knee stretch, or this particular stretch which I showed you. So whichever you do with the breathing and with the calm mind. Definitely, that is going to help you.
Okay. And one more question is, what is the good posture to sit at home for like while working? Because many of employees may sit on couch or on bed. So
Yes,
to
yes.
overcome the shoulder pain or back pain.
I think you might have seen my when I was giving a talk, I was sitting down, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That is the best posture. Have a table, sit down, okay? So that will help you a lot. Keep your back straight. Initially, it will be very difficult, but you will abhyas enito kaunteya. So when you practice it, it will come, but that helps you a lot.
Okay. So anybody has any more questions?
So you talked about the lifestyle changes, right? Like incorporating yoga as part of a lifestyle. Likewise, do you suggest any other, the daily schedules that we need to be followed as part of a, good lifestyle for a working people? I mean, if you could throw some light on that, it will be helpful because, our schedules, like it's most of the time it's very ad hoc and we don't follow a particular timing. So what do you suggest, sir? Like, I know that needs to be definitely, we have to bring it back, but what is the ideal time? And if you could also give some info, that will be helpful.
Yeah. See, for regular people, that means who are working from morning to evening, okay, for them, I always suggest that go to bed early, okay, hardly 10 to 10:30, okay, go to bed early and go to bed late, sorry, early around 10 o'clock and get up early. That is very important. Now, everybody is facing this problem, okay. They are getting up very late, they are losing lot of things from the nature. First thing is they have to get up early. That is one thing. And for the people who works in the night, okay, for the people who works in the night shift or something, what they do is they eat at around 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. I know they might be hungry, but thing is they never take a light food. They take this again fast food at the time of 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. See, the night time is the time where the digestive system stops working, okay, and your liver starts working. Okay, digestive system stops working and the liver starts working. The liver removes all your toxins from the food, whatever you are eaten from the morning. That is the function of liver. So what we do, we eat at 6 o'clock and in the midnight we eat at 12 o'clock and morning around 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock we eat it. Again, we are disturbing the system. Again, when you disturb the system, it will create the toxins in your body and it will create ama. That is from in Ayurveda, it is called ama in your body. That will create a lot of problem. Okay, these things you have to just concentrate. You might, I know if you will be hungry, try to take the liquid food or try to take the very light food like if we say it as ganji or amli or something like that. So that will help you a lot if you want to keep your health properly. Otherwise, you will suffer after 10 years.
Sir, many employees or many of us, we say that, we're sitting for long hours, might need to neck pain or hand pain or, back pain. Is it predominantly because of the posture or lack of workout?
Yes, posture, because of the posture. I told no, you might have observed. I'll just show that also. See, usually what problems I see in the people working in computers is their back will be, they will not sit always like this. Okay, it goes like this, the body goes like this. What happens? This part, it just, there's a bump will come. So the head will come forward and the body will be like this. You can observe, your colleagues will be there definitely. The body will be like this. It never be like this. Okay, it just goes like this. Then this is it is because of the posture problem. That is why starting only you have to analyze and prevent it. After, let for example, 5-10 years of experience, they with the working and all, they are not observed their body. Then when they see this, oh, there will be a bump, then they will go to the yoga. Then it is very difficult to adjust the posture. That is why preferably straight posture. Try to sit in a hard surface than the soft surface, and if possible in the home, have a bench and try to sit cross-legged. That is the best. Keep your body straight. That will help you a lot to keep your body healthy and straight for the future.
Anyone has any other questions? Okay. Sir, I think there are no more questions. The session was really informative. Thank you so much for your time.
I also thank all your team.
Do you have anything?
It was really a nice session, sir. So hopefully our employees have got good insight about the yoga.
Thank you.
So thank you all for joining the session.
Thank you for your team. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So I think we are good to wind up, Asha.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.